Hello all and welcome back to Tim Tom. This is going to be episode 2 of our Let's Play Satisfactory. I did some off camera gameplay just a tiny bit to automate the concrete, as you can see over there, as well as flushing out the copper systems of cables and wires. So right now we pretty much have all the parts automated besides the reinforced plates. So yeah, today's goal will be to go through tier 2 of the research, which I think should be pretty easy. We have most of the materials just looking at it, and I think with that we will be progressing pretty well. We can unlock Mark 2s of the conveyors, which will be nice, so we can really maximize the miners' potentials, especially on the pier veins. Yeah, that'll be it. Let's go. We are back. I have one research tier left, or one research pack left in tier 2, and then we are done. But that was a lot faster than I expected, so I gathered the materials. I have a bunch of concrete, a bunch of iron plates, so we're going to lay foundation over each kind of factory and really try to organize this a little better. There is another pure iron ore vein up here, so what I'm planning to do is have this one be dedicated to iron plates, because we're in dire need of those, and have this this vein be iron rods and screws. So that's the plan, and eventually we will start assembling rotors and reinforced plates, because it seems like we're going to need quite a few of those for the smart plating to deliver to the space elevator. After about 45 minutes or so of laying this out, I realized that I forgot to put the smelteries. So I was actually just wow. Okay. But it looks nice, at least. I mean, it looks pretty organized. I just need to somehow fit 4 smelteries in here before feeding to these constructors. Might just have to like push everything back a couple blocks so I can do that. Same thing here. Okay. But yeah, so this is gonna be kind of like the layout. We have, I think, 8 constructors here, 4 constructors there, and this is gonna be our kind of our power generation factory for now. So I have 2 containers that get leaves and wood. They make the biomass, and then the biomass creates solid biofuel that gets fed into the generators. So let me do that real quick, and we should be good after that. Alright, we are finally back, and some of the constructors aren't running. Why is that? Because I didn't set them, of course. Took me a minute just because I had to replace everything and move it back, but we should be good now. Why are these no power? Oh, I hooked it up to the wrong one. Once we do this, then we will have power. Okay, cool. So everything's running for iron, at least. Again, we have a bunch of iron plates. We have 4 constructors making iron plates, and 8 constructors making rods, 3 of those constructors then make screws. Oh, I'm sorry, two of those 8 constructors make screws. I would like to have all of them be more like central so we can access them easier, but I think that is another problem for another day. I also would like to do the same thing for copper and concrete, so I will do that and I will be back, and then after that we will do the rotors and plates and call it a day after that, I'm pretty sure, because that will comfortably take us into tier 3. Finally, after a bunch of reorganization, I filled this whole area with foundation, moved our hub over here. You can see we have the concrete all set and running, and we also have our copper wire and cables going. So now we have everything to set up the construction or assembly of reinforced plates and our rotors. We have an assembler creating reinforced plates very slowly, 5 per minute. So this is using, like I said, the screw and the reinforced plates from here. As far as the rotor, I actually changed 2 of the original iron rods. I converted to 3 screws, just because I don't think we need all those iron rod, all the iron rod production. I mean, we almost have 2 storage bins full, so I figured, we can sacrifice 2 of the constructors to help make the rotors. So that's what we have right now. So we're on our way to tier 3, and with that we are complete. Oh wait, oh, so this doesn't actually give me access to tier 3. We have to build the space elevator first. That has its own requirement. Move it, I guess. Let's look at this. Wow. That's a big boy. This game definitely has some of the coolest animations for automation games. I mean, this is incredible. Now, how do we...
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
Okay. So this makes a bunch more sense now. So in order to create smart sheets, smart plates, you can't even craft them. You have to use the assembler. Probably rotors. No, actually I don't know. Yeah, rotors and reinforced plates. Okay. Yeah, I wish I organized this a little more. Again, I would like to have our screws and plates come through this area where we can compile everything together, but I guess I could just... The issue is power at this point, because again, I don't want to, you know, the assemblers take 15 megawatts, which can only, like, one of the generators can only hold 2 of them. So I don't want to, like, keep expanding and having to build, you know, 30 or 40 of these guys, because then I have to keep running around for leaves and wood. So I would like to try to get to oil before, I guess, reorganizing, because that will give us all the power we need. We've finally got our 50 smart plates. Now it is time to get our tier 3 and 4 research.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of project assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore and exploit for a better fix-it future.
Okay. Yeah, I think last time... This is pretty cool. Oh yeah, that is cool.
Phase 1 of project assembly completed.
50 smart
this is only
plates
the
can
beginning of
create all
project
that.
assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far.
1,000?
Not only is Fix-It saving humanity,
Jesus.
it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies.
Well, it looks like we
It is
got a lot of work.
statistically likely that you
before we can
appreciate the continued existence of
tiers
kittens
5 and
and/or
6.
puppies. Continue the work
let's
for their
take a
sake.
look and see
Continue
what we
the work
can
for Fix-It.
research.
It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of project assembly.
So we will research coal and end it there, and then next episode we will start generating much more power so we can expand, and voila. Yeah, so we have pretty good lake here. You could probably fit maybe 6 or so of those water pumps. But anyways, I think this is a problem for next episode. Again, I thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and post any feedback. I will look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. Peace!